it is time to reset the wall. I thought it would be kind of fun to set one V0 through V5 on the wall as a little exercise, so let's start with setting a V0. Also, 100% of the ad revenue that is generated from this video will be donated to these causes. So if you want to maximize the amount of money that is donated from this video, then I would suggest maybe not skipping the ads in the middle. I know it can be really annoying. I think you get more money if you don't skip them, so let's get into setting this climb. These are all the blue kind of like handholds that I have right now. I think that at an angle it's quite difficult to set a V0, especially since my idea of what a V0 is in my big ass corporate gym is something that like anybody just off the street could do. To facilitate this and make something extremely easy on a slight overhang, I'm going to want to utilize pretty much all of these handlebars. I think this is the easiest type of hold to grab. I think what would be cool is if I had the climber go out left and then maybe not cross. Is that a spider? Up, maybe here? No, I'll have him go here. No, I'll have him go here. No, yeah, I'll have him go here. What I can do is screw in the bolt and then kind of rotate it around and see what position I think is best. This is fine. Then I want them to cross into something here. So we have a two-hand start over here where I kind of want people to start with their right foot on. Usually when you go up with one side, you want to have your foot planted on the same side, right? I mean, generally speaking. So we'll have them flagged out like that, where since they're supported with the right foot, all they have to do is just kind of engage it and step right up. Now what I would do personally is, to minimize the amount of like hopping and stuff that I do around, I usually like to kind of do some weird crossing thing. I would flag out, there's nothing over here. What I want to do is force kind of like a right foot in this area, and I want them to cross like this. So what I'm going to do is put another handlebar here that's kind of like that, screw it into this post, and see where the rest of the problem takes me. Right there. Wow, no, okay, just kidding. It's screwed in there. I just do not know my own strength. Alright, it's time to set a V1. The difference between V0s and V1s, in my opinion, is a little bit difficult to characterize. Someone who has never climbed before would probably be able to do a V1 in my gym, but I think the difference is that like the holds are a little bit smaller. I think the movement is kind of similar. They're still pretty good, but you could probably only get 2 finger pads on them at a time, which is, you know, a little bit more difficult. So let's get started. Alright, the pink climb is finished. A little note about the footholds. I just decided that the starting orange foothold would be on, and then the rest of the footholds that I screwed on were red because I don't have pink footholds. But this is what the climb looks like. I think that V2s sometimes for me are more straightforward than V0s just because there usually are less holds, so less things to confuse you. What I think I'm gonna do is use some of the purple holds. These holds are a little bit funky. Also, if you watched my last video, you know that this one nearly killed me. So what I did is I screwed a little drill hole in here. V2. No, here. Maybe a little bit leaning to the left. I think I'm pretty done with my V2. It's not super long, and you'll notice that the top hold is a hold that betrayed me in the past, but now that I have reinforced it, it will be there for good and will not spin on me. The bird agrees. So as we progress through the difficulty of these climbs, the holds are getting smaller and smaller. So I want to figure out a way to incorporate these tiny little pinches into this climb as handholds. I think I also want to set an undercling. Is this okay? What do I like better? I'll go with this one. A lot of fun, actually. A little bit tired, so I think what I'm gonna do is just climb a little bit and set the V4 and the V5 early tomorrow morning. I'm already cooking up some ideas for them. Okay, it's 2 days later. I am about to set the V4, and the flavor of climb that I want to set is one that's really crimpy. Martin here is gonna help me set. It's going to be a collaborative effort today.
We'll see what happens.
I'm so nervous about being in front of the camera.
That's true.
Why is this wet? We took it inside.
It still got rained on yesterday a little bit.
No way. Okay.
Is it damp?
It's like a little damp. I mean, it was only like $300, right? That's how expensive crash pads are.
Ish.
My favorite types of holds. This is kind of an aberration. I think that there's already a yellow that's screwed in there. I think that it's a pretty good crimp. It's not too bad. It's like a pad and maybe then some. No, it's just like one finger pad. How are you?
Doing well. It's pretty scary up here though.
Yeah, you're really far off the ground.
I know, I'm in the death zone right now.
I'm gonna warm up, but first I have like a really quick story time. So before quarantine happened, I was actually climbing with Ozzy from Rock Entry a lot. And the first time we climbed together, he was like, all right, Jen, let's go warm up. And I was like, yeah. And I started to put my shoes on, and he looked at me and he was just like, what the f is she doing? And that was the day that I realized that people actually warm up before they put their shoes on. Like Ozzy warms up for probably like half an hour to 45 minutes before he even like touches a hold. But I don't have that kind of patience right now, so I'm just gonna go up this like ladder a couple of times. Oh, whoa. Crazy. Float. Nice. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nice! Woo! Yay, I'm glad someone did it because it wasn't gonna be me. Oh, yeah, assess the grade based on what you know from our like home gym.
I could see it being like, I think a 4 is a fair grade for this.
Yay, okay, I'm glad. I'm gonna rest and then I'm gonna try it.
It's a good climb. Yeah, stay. Good job, good try.
I'm very stoked because now I have 5 brand new climbs on my wall. Of course, I get to like mix and match between these 5 and get like an infinite number of climbs out of them, which is very cool. This is the part of the video where I recommend other videos for you guys to watch. Unfortunately, I don't have very many that I've posted recently, which I promise I will change. But until then, you can watch like the other 2 videos I've released within the past month, which will be linked over here. There will be more to follow and they will be great. Let me know how you're doing. I hope that you're all doing well and staying safe. And until then, I will see you in the next one, which will be hopefully soon. Bye.